the ways and manners, people these days respond to envelopes. How do I mean? When you give out envelopes to people, especially your Thanksgiving envelope, and it's supposed to be a means of invitations, and whatever that person feels he can use to give thanks to God, he can also put it in there. But sometimes you're beginning to notice that these days it's like some persons or people are beginning to use it to punish the men of God. Especially this season of Thanksgiving. I think I overheard a pastor friend was telling me that a man was saying that, look, I think you will do Thanksgiving. You will send your envelope to me. You will see what I am going to put in there. I think you are not doing the pastor a favor. Rather, you are doing yourself your own good. Therefore, I want to advise, especially some of us who are men of God and ministers of the gospel. Sometimes it's something you do yearly, but some persons have resorted not to beginning to print envelope or to share envelope. Like some group of pastors came and said, Apostle, now we see why you don't share envelope. And I said, what do you mean? And they started giving their own explanations and their experiences, towards the attitude, the ways and manners of people, punish them by what they put in their envelope. But look at it. Let's look at it from this angle. Sometimes these same people, calibers of peoples and what have you, they will invite you for their program. They will invite you for their ceremony or whatever. You out there, you start looking for money, you start looking for fine currencies and what have you to spray them. But at the end of it all, sometimes they don't even come to tell you thank you. But when you give out your envelope to such people, you won't imagine, you won't believe what they will put in that envelope. And this is not too good. Away from there, I think I also want to use this medium to advise most of our Christian brothers and sisters, because trying to showcase yourself out there in the ceremonial, event, and when you come to God, you cannot pay your tithe, you cannot sow seed towards, your challenges, you cannot make any sacrifices towards what you are passing through, and you don't even pay offerings, you don't even support the building funds and what have you. But once somebody invites you, you start looking for money, and you go out there, you're beginning to spend. My question is this: in most of all these things, I am not saying, I don't have problem with it, but my take is this: instead of you to have, go out there to showcase yourself by spraying, and your tithe is not being paid, I think it is high time you're beginning to look into that thing that you will do, that God will use to secure your tomorrow, your destiny, than that you are doing out there that will not profit you nothing. My beloved brothers and sisters, please, I think the high time has come. Let us have a routine of how we respond to envelopes. It is not good when you have it at the back of your mind that you are going to use it to punish the man of God. You are only doing yourself more evil than good. I celebrate each and every one of you. We will continue to march on. We will not give up. We will continue to do what God asked and ordered us to do. So in spite of the challenges we are all passing through as ministers of the gospel, we will get there. If you are keen not to begin to print envelopes for invitation, there is no problem about that. But you are not tied to that law. But all I am saying is that it is high time for people to beginning to honor our envelopes once they are given out. The peanut we put there does not go down well, with God. So I want you to have a mindset and a routine of that. God bless you, and I appreciate God for your life. Thank you. Thank you so very much.